Brothers, welcome back to another video. I'm excited for today's topic because today we're talking about 4 mistakes that Christian men make on dating apps. So if you're a guy that's using a dating app, you're trying to be successful and hopefully find your future wife on one of these apps, be sure to tap in because especially number 4, if you make that one, I think your chances are out the window. At least that's been the case for me. But guys, last but not least, we have 4 spots left for the 90-day Kingdom Dating Accelerator. So if you guys are wanting to have your first date in 30 days and have me walk you guys through having a godly relationship by the end of 90, be sure to tap in. Link in the comment section. But without further ado, let's get into it. Guys, number 1 mistake that I see guys make on dating apps is they're not intentional about their photos. Today I was on Reddit/dating and I was looking at this post and this guy was asking girls for advice on his outfit and they're, boosting him. Yeah, I like the profile with the baking, that would make me, feel like you're a good baker. And then some other person was like, it was just like all this positive fluff stuff. And I'm just looking at his page. I'm like, dude, if I was a girl, there is no way out of all the options I have, I'm gonna talk to this guy. And you guys have to understand, a lot of times that's how your profiles look. Maybe you have these pictures and you have to keep this in mind, right? If you're wanting to score a date on a dating app, you're going against all these other guys. It's not the same as coming in person to where people see you and you got your personality and that gets to shine. So if you are gonna play the dating app game, think about this. Why would she want to date you? And what I mean is this: if you have photos and your photos is just you and maybe your grandma and you and your mom and you're baking and stuff, for sure, you seem like a sweet guy, but girls aren't trying to date a sweet guy. They want someone who they believe can take care of them. They want someone who they believe can protect them, someone who can provide for them. So you want to make sure that your pictures give off that essence. You want to make sure that your picture, even the clothes that you wear, you want to tell a certain story that conveys, I'm that guy for your exact type of lady you're wanting to speak to. That's what I'm clearly saying. And guys, I know it's not easy, but keep doing it and you'll improve. And if you guys want some help, like I said, link in the comment section to the 90-day Kingdom Dating Accelerator. Let's get into number 2, numero dos. Brothers, another mistake I see people make on dating apps is with their bios. But here's specifically what I see. They talk too much, not important stuff. Sometimes in people's bios, they disqualify themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I know I made videos talking about hey, you need to have a bio, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. If your bio is actually gonna hurt you, don't even have a bio. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're having a job interview. You're about to land a job and you just say some stupid stuff before you walk out the door. And you know what I'm saying? Right before he says, congratulations, you have the job, you say something stupid and he says, okay, I'll get back to you. That's what I'm talking about. That's how some of your bios are. And this goes to I just want to make something clear. The whole theme with these mistakes, except for the last one, is the messaging. It's the vibe, it's the impression that you're giving off when it comes to your profile. Especially with the bio, you can make the girl think, okay, this guy's disqualified just by saying something that gives off the wrong impression. So advice I would give in this area is be intentional with your words on your bio. If it doesn't matter, if it doesn't add value to your image that you're wanting to create, and brothers, make sure that's an image that shows a confident man, especially to the type of girl you're looking for. Don't have it in your bio. Take it out. Sometimes less is more. All right? Now, brothers, let's go with number 3. I'm excited because number 4 is around the corner. But number 3, mistake that I see guys make on dating apps is that they swipe on too many girls. And here's exactly what I mean. You need to understand that when it comes to the dating apps, if you swipe right on every single person, that's gonna hurt you because it shows the algorithm I'm open to everyone, and obviously everyone's not for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important that you guys are intentional with so many of the photos of the bio, so many of the things that show the persona that you're trying to portray, and that should be the best version of yourself to your ideal type of girl. And you guys need to understand that when you guys go ahead and you guys swipe on too many girls, or maybe I've done this before too, there's a girl that you're not that interested in, maybe you're a little desperate, you know what, the more you do that stuff, I'm telling you guys, you're not helping the algorithm work for you. Instead, it's working against you. Girls, when they swipe right. I forgot what percentage, like less than 10% of the time, less than 15 for sure. And guys, they swipe right like 60% of the time or something like that. But I'm telling you guys, you need to be intentional. That is what you need to do as a kingdom man. I've been that guy that's just been going for the shotgun approach, trying to go for a lot of women and then afterwards filtering it out. However, it is easier to go after 110 than to go after 5'8". And what I mean is this: if there's a girl that's a 10 in the category of what you're looking for, it's easier to find that one lady than to find 5 girls that have some things you're looking for. So go for what you're really looking for and be intentional, my brothers. Now, let's get into the last one. If you guys do this, I think it's over. The last trap, number 4, I see guys doing on dating apps that I used to fall victim to is when girls put their Instagram, like their little bio or whatever like that, like, hey, hit me up on Snapchat or Instagram. They do it. Here's the reason I say so. If you're on a dating app, right, there's going to be all these guys that are going to be hitting her up on her Instagram, on her Snapchat, and you can just be another thirsty guy that's just giving her views and just liking her posts that's not doing anything. Because you have to understand, if it's in person and a girl gives you her Instagram, it's different from a dating app. In person, it can actually lead to something. My wife, I got her Instagram. We started texting on Instagram, and then afterwards we went ahead and actually started FaceTiming, then moving on from there. But you have to understand this. When you look at getting Instagram on dating apps, it's kind of like when people give you a soft rejection. They're not giving you the phone number. They're not giving you anything that's too intimate. They're putting you in this place where all these guys are, and it reinforces them. Maybe you shoot them a message and you notice they don't reply. If you guys have had that happen, I'm telling you from experience, I believe that is exactly why. So make sure if you're talking to a girl on a dating app, either keep it on a dating app till you go on a date, or get the number. And that's what I recommend. Move it off the dating app, but move it into something that's actually intentional. And don't be in a rush, because I've been that guy too. And this is a little bonus for you guys who's gone ahead and just made rushes on dating apps. I've been that guy who, for example, I talk to a girl, maybe I have one comment, I say 2 things, and then I get the number and we go there. You want to make sure that you're not just giving your number out to all these people. You want to make sure that you're giving your number out to people that are actually what you're looking for. And if you guys are being specific, if you guys are being, narrow, if you guys aren't having that shotgun approach, it's not going to be every girl. So have the conversation. When the vibe is right, get the number. Don't rush it. Bonus for you guys. But brothers, I hope you guys got a lot of value from this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. And I'm telling you, we have 4 spots left. So if you guys want my help to personally walk through the process, be sure to tap in with the 90-day Kingdom Dating Accelerator. If I don't help you get what you're looking for, I'll work with you for free until you do. But other than that, you guys take it easy. You guys stay blessed. Peace out.